Okay, in this next video I'm going to show you how to add some custom scripts and pipelines and set up keyboard shortcuts as we've done in the studios at Eldon Building to make sure that you have Vicon Shogun Post working exactly the same as you would for the handouts and for the coursework that we've been doing. So let's start looking at where we can find these custom files. I've put them in multiple locations for you. I have shared a drive link on Moodle, CT6 mocap student share, and within here you saw earlier on where the Shogun installer is, but it's this folder, custom scripts and hotkeys, that we will have to use for this video. I've also put this on the K drive. So if you have managed to get the K drive set up through the VPN at home, you can find it here in CT6 mocap, student data, and then this custom scripts and hotkeys folder here. So what you can do is you can just copy and paste that into a drive to set up. I've actually done that here on my F drive in CT6 mocap, and I've got this custom scripts and hotkeys folder. Now what this will give you, if we jump back to Shogun quickly and look at our preferences. So when we first open up Shogun, the first thing we have to do is to get the keyboard and mouse interaction working. So let's go to General, Preferences, and the first thing we need to do is to go to Interface and uncheck this box here. So it's empty, Alt key required to select in views. That will allow us to use the Alt key to orbit as we would in Maya and other 3D software. And then within the Hotkeys menu, if we go here and just show hotkeyed only, you'll see in here that there are extra operations set up, and that's what's going to happen once we've set these scripts up and got them all working. So we'll close that menu for now, minimize Shogun, and let's have a look at the custom scripts and hotkeys folder. So if you double click and go into that, you'll see a little notepad file in there. How to do that, the setup instructions. And as here, make sure Shogun Post is not open. So let's go back and close that. And now we can follow these instructions. So the two folders we'll need, let's tidy up the desktop a little bit. I'm going to jump back so it's just the desktop. And let's get this folder up and our text file. So we need to copy and paste both the pipelines and UOScript folders into the following location. C users public. So let's set this window up on one side and a new Explorer window, and we'll go to that location. One quick way of doing this is you can copy that there, paste it into there, and it should go straight into that folder. As you can see, my ones are already in here, but I can grab those two, move them across. I'll replace the files in the destination, and I've done that. So now we have them in the right folder. The next thing we need to do is to copy the hotkey file, which is this one here, hotkey.hsl, and we put that in one folder up. You can see it here, Shogun Post 1.x, hotkey.hsl, move that over. I can replace the file in that destination, and then we're set up. We just check back on there. If you do get prompted to replace the existing file for the hotkeys, then please do, because we need the new version in there. And it's as simple as that. We should be able now to fire up Shogun Post, and all of these operations should be in there. So let's do that now. Minimize all of our windows. Fire up Shogun Post 1.3.1. And the way we can check this is if the pipeline window is not open, you can go to the panels and then come over to pipelines, click on that, and in here you'll see the current pipeline. If you use a drop down menu, you should now see some UOP pipelines have appeared. And also if you go to General, Preferences, and go to Hotkeys, show hotkeyed only at the top, you'll now see that we have these extra scripts put in and assigned to hotkeys. UOP cut keys, ranges primary only, and rigid fill selected, plus cut keys ranges, and a few other ones that we've set up to cycle through the primary selection, etc. So now everything should be set up as per the instructions and as you've been used to excuse me, in the lessons. If you have any problems on this, again, we'll be doing the drop-in sessions and email support, and we can cover the next stage in the next video, which will be setting up our data, copying that across, and getting started on the files for the assessment.